Hello, 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 hello. It's been a while. Hello. I have a little bit of a cold actually, which is surprising considering that it's like a blazing inferno outside, but I guess that's what's happening when you go inside and you go to the air conditioner. It's cold inside, but hot outside and everything. But oh well, I have tea, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, long time no see. I don't really have any excuse other than being under the weather. But how have you all been, my darlings? Ha, so busy and then just recuperating after the busy. So yeah, that's where I have been. Um, but I figured, why not? I can't sleep anyway, so why not just play some RuneScape and stream it? Also, I have been not completely idle in the time away. I have been working on some stream-related things, which may or may not be done shortly. Not necessarily this week, but hopefully the week after. No promise though. Also, I do have a fan on in the background. If that's noisy, well, deal with it because it's hot. So, just a quick. So RuneScape, I've been playing this game on and off past 15 plus years. So you can say that I definitely know this game and loud. But this is an Iron Man account. It's not my main. I will not be playing on my main on stream probably, but because I already have done most of the things on it, so there's not really lots to do left on that one. So I figured it's better to go ahead with my Iron Man account, which, as you can see, I still have a lot of quests to do. That's a lot. And I'm considering, because Demon Slayer, for instance, this quest. Originally, I completed this quest on my main account back in 2007, probably. Maybe 2005, somewhere in between that. So I have no idea what's happening anymore. As you can see, it's been updated since 2014, so yeah, I'm just going to trip down memory lane in RuneScape, and well, this is an Iron Man account, as I mentioned, which means for the uninitiated, I cannot trade with other people. I have to basically be completely self-sufficient, which is how I was playing RuneScape anyway, honestly. So. But yeah, let's do the Demon Slayer quest. It's also Gideon beat. We do not need anything. We get some rewards. Okay, good. Also, I picked up some interesting games in the Steam summer sale, so looking forward to play some of them. In the name of Sarah Derman, I beseech you, assist me. I have come to this place seeking adventurous fugitive. He has stolen a formidable demonic tome, one that could spell the end of the entire city. Help me stop him, please. I'm not doing any voice acting today because my throat is a little bit but you'll help me? Praise Sarah Derman. I know you look righteous. You don't have much time, so listen carefully. I am pursuing Dinaf, a dangerous and unstable wizard. Dinaf infiltrated Itchwell Monastery and stole a tome of demonology from my order. That sounds fun. The book was once used to summon Delrith, an ancient demon from the infernal dimension. Delrith has the power to Delrith has the power to demolish cities. This imposes all forms of attack save one. The Holy Sword Silverlight. Silverlight rests in the crypt beneath this very church, watched over by the spirits of its former owners. Okay. I tracked Denaf to the city, but I lost his trail. Whilst I hunt him down, I need you to retrieve the sword. Should Elrith return to this world, Silverlight should be our only salvation. Okay. Climb down the trapdoor to the south, that's this one, and enter the crypt for the church. Okay. So, but who is this person? I am Gideon Bait. So I need some water. I'm Gideon Bait, an occult scholar and caretaker of Edgefield Monastery, Smutter's Library. It's Edgefield? Edgefield's Monastery's library, I see. I was like, wait, Edgefield doesn't have a library, does it? Abbot Langley entrusted the Tome of Technology to me. It's my fault that Denaf has it. Though I could not hope to best Denaf in battle, it's my duty to try and stop him. Okay, tell me about Denaf. Denaf is a madman who claims to worship Zamorak. For the uninitiated, Zamorak is the god of chaos. Denaf reveals the rebels' destruction is blinded by his lust for power. He would call forth a demon that could just as easily kill him and everyone in Varrock to his bidding. Denaf is insane and to be approached very cautiously. Okay. What about the demon? Denaf is an ancient and powerful demon. This is not the first time he has entered our world. 150 years ago, a legendary hero battled Delriff and banished him back to Infernus. Okay, something about Silverlight. Silverlight is the only weapon that can harm Delriff and is interred within the crypt beneath his very church. We must secure Silverlight in case the worst should come to pass. So why have we not just retrieved Silverlight? I tried, but the holy soul is guarded by spirits of the dead. 3 brave souls that build Silverlight in life. I faced the spirit's trial, but was judged unworthy. I am but an academic. I cannot stop Denaf without your help, hero. I'm a hero. Okay, let's see. Should be down this trapdoor. So a moment. Music is very, very quiet. And we all know RuneScape music is amazing. Okay. Oh dear, ghost. Spirit of the body. Welcome. 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 So I come seeking Silverlight. If you wish to wield Silverlight, you must pass the 3 trials. The trial of body in the west, the trial of faith in the north, the trial of mind in the east. Seek us there when you are ready. I mean, I don't have any weapons or anything, but I guess I'm ready. Right? Yeah. Alright. The trial of body will show you have strength to properly wield Silverlight. And this powerful weapon can easily be wrestled from weak arms. True. Sure. The trial of body is to clean up these bones. That's it. Do not underestimate the trial. Oh dear. You know what? I'm just gonna punch them. See? That's working fine. Oh, that one survived. 1 health. I definitely should have come prepared with a weapon. Oh well. Also, I do have some fairly decent stats in the free-to-play skills, because quite a while ago I did a lot of the yak tracks, which for the uninitiated is a lot of work. It's something like get 1,000 oak logs, for instance. I want to just spark some experience. Anyway, you have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. Okay. So now we go to the one of faith. I believe it was faith, right? Here. The trial of faith demonstrates that you believe in the power of the gods to guide you. Without faith, so I'm powerless in your hands. Yeah, sure. The trial of faith is simple. You must cross this chasm. How can I do that? There's no way to cross, and it's a long way down. I will tell you the path you must walk. Do not believe your eyes. Each step you take will be a step of faith. Okay. Step into the chasm. Okay. North. North. East. East. North again. North. North. West. West. South. West. West. North. North and north. We did it! To complete the trial, I will wait for you in the Silverlight chamber. You will not fall on your way back. Walk where you please, for your faith is strong. That's good to know. And the last one is the Spirit of Mind. The trial of mind will prove that you are focused on your task. And understand what lies ahead of you. You cannot be trusted with Silverlight in your mind is clouded. Yes. Why are you in this place? I seek Silverlight. What is Silverlight? It's a sword that slays demons. Why do you require a sword that slays demons? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to do the first one. Why don't you need a sword that slays demons? But a powerful demon threatens Varrock. That is the reason. Who is this demon? Delriff. And who sent you to claim Silverlight and fight Delriff? Gideon Bede. Your mind is focused. The trial of mind is complete. You have completed trial. I will wait you in Silverlight's chamber. That was easy. You passed the trial of Buddy. You have proven you have the strength to wield Silverlight. You passed the trial of mind. You prove that your mind is unclouded and clear. You passed the trial of faith. The gods smile upon you and will guide you. Guide the blade in your hands. You're worthy to wield Silverlight. Farewell, hero. Sword. There it is, finally. You have claimed Silverlight. I have indeed. I got the sword to slay a demon. Oh, Gideon's gone. Hero, I have located Denaf. He seeks to summon Delriff right here in Varrock. Denaf is beneath the Temple of Samarak in the southeast of Varrock. Look for a trapdoor, much like the one in this church. I will meet you there. Make haste. Okay. Make haste then. So yeah, I know my action bar is a little bit empty. I need to sort that out eventually. I haven't played this account a whole lot, honestly. Okay, let's get some armor. We have these. And we have a Ring of Lux somewhere. There we go. Got a cape. Cape. Wait, this is a one-handed sword, right? Do I have a shield? I don't even have a shield. Oh well, I have these, I guess. Guess might as well. Unfortunately, this is meant for two-handed. It would be fine. Just for the sake of safety. As I mentioned, I did a lot of yak trap, that's why I have a ton of tuna and swordfish. And yes, it took a long time to do it. Dog. Cat. This is not the right way. Rats. We have prayer points, we have food. Now we just need to find the trapdoor, which is here. Take care here, this place is likely crawling with Dennis fanatics. Okay. A cultist. Murder. Classics, Captain, let's move on. Hang on, hang on. Let's meet. Ha! Have it, D! Oops, no one. Ow. These cultists don't have any bones in their body. Just a little bit unsettling. Oh, I can't use Sparge in this area. That's laughter. Hurry, find Deneth before it's too late. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't want to waste food here. Onwards. Arise, O mighty Delriff! Bring destruction to this Softwig city! Deneth, stop! Well, well, if it isn't Gideon Bede, I'm surprised you had the nerve to pursue me. You should have stayed a natural, bookworm. You're already too late. Behold! Diavola Fratieri. With cleansing fire I shall break the seal that binds thee. No! The demon is unbound. I'd love to stay and witness your annihilation, but I'd be best far away when Delriff incinerates Smarok. Farewell. Coward. Now I said I wouldn't do any voice acting it, I'm doing it anyway. I hope you brought Soullight, hero. Still yourself. Oh shit, I forgot Soullight. Imagine that.
I'm free. The world will burn, starting with you.
That's not very nice.
What?
Up. Ow. Still hurts a lot though. Not too much, but a lot. Seems like it might actually be based on his health, potentially. I don't know. Delriff is defeated, but his place is coming apart. Let's get out of here! We did it! Well done, hero. Your actions have saved not only myself, but all of Varag from being turned into smoldering ash by Delriv. Here, you have earned this. We did it! Hooray! Oh, I got a new wand. It's kind of horrible though. I can get it back. I actually need some magic experience. So 100 doesn't really do anything at this level. I mean, I could put it into Necromancy, but I haven't even done that quest yet, so it feels cheating. Also, we just got 50 magic. Okay. And a lot of new spells. And a lot of them I can't even use. Lovely. Oh well. This week barely heals anything. Wait, you heal at bank? Why am I eating? Okay, what's the next quest? Should we do Shield of Arrow? What do we need? We need some coins, and that's it. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it. Probably get a proper weapon. Actually, we can do magic. Because I need to level up my magic more than anything else, honestly. Kind of very, like, horrible. It's like T30. Yeah, level 50, so... It is what it is. Here we go. Okay, who do we speak with? Rildo, in the library. Okay, onwards! I love the music so much. I actually, during my studies, did do a project in a AI machine learning class I have. The project was... what is that? That is immersion breaking is what that is. But I did a project that required, like, the point of the project was to make a machine learning application that did something. Like the template idea for the course was to make like an image. It was not image creation AI, I believe. I think it was also image recognizer. Of course, like we used not for commercial purposes or anything, just for training purposes for ourselves. But the project I did was actually making an AI that could generate music sheets, and I use a lot of the RuneScape music MIDI files as samples for that. Of course, never released anything, purely for training for myself in regards to learning AI machine learning. Nothing has been shared or anything. But yeah, it was a neat little project. It also means I have all the note sheets basically for every single RuneScape track from a few years ago, so I tend to play them if I wanted. Scott. Hello, stranger. I am in search of a quest. I don't believe there are in here. Let me think. Actually... Shield of Arrav. Ah, yes, I know. If you look in a book called The Shield of Arrav, you will find a quest in there. I'm not sure where the Shield of Arrav book is, mind you, but I'm sure it's in the library somewhere. Lovely. Time to search for the book. Thing of interest. No. Book about the wilderness. Not quite what we're looking for. I do believe they made some major changes to the wilderness. Like, it's no longer PvP. Like, you can still opt in to do PvP, I believe, but it's not inherently PvP. Which is nice if you ask me. I always hated the forced PvP aspect. I hate that in every kind of game, but like many games and so on are fine, but like at least Wilderness was a known PvP zone, so you kind of knew the risk already. So it wasn't too big of an issue. Oh my god, my stamp book. Oh. It's by any chance that one? It is indeed. The Shield of Arrav by A.R. Wright. Arrav is probably the best known hero of the 4th Age. Many legends are told of his heroics. One such an artifact in the 4th Age is a fabulous shield. The shield is believed to have once belonged to Arrav, and is now indeed known as the Shield of Arrav. I feel like I'm mispronouncing that name, but oh well. For over 150 years... Wait, that was the same time period as Delbrief last summoned. Interesting. For over 150 years it was the prize piece in the Royal Museum of Art. However, in the year 1403, I don't know what year it is now, of the 5th Age, well, we are the 5th Age, so it must be recently. Well, technically we are in the Age of Chaos, which followed the 6th Age, but I'm doing 5th Age quests at the moment, so my plan's basically just kind of like I can't say that word. Chronology. I gave up, you know what I mean. But the shield was stolen by a gang of thieves called the Phoenix Gang. They broke into the museum and stole the shield in a daring raid. As a result, the current ruler, King Ro, put a 1,200 gold bounty, massive sum of money in those days, on the return of the shield. Hoping that one day the culprits will betray his fellow out of greed. This tactic did not succeed, and the thieves who stole the shield have since gone on to become the most powerful crime gang in Varg, despite making an enemy of the royal family many years ago. How's a roll for the return of the shield still stands? Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like when I was playing the game all those years ago, 1,200 gold was actually a fairly decent amount. Or maybe I just didn't have any idea what I was doing because I was only like, I don't know, 11, 12 years old, something like that. And I've shared his books for Librarian. Okay. Well done. I have book. Do you know where I can find the Phoenix Gang? No, I don't. I think I know someone who might, however. If I were you, I would talk to Barak, the fur trader in the marketplace. I've heard he has connections to the Phoenix Gang. Thanks, I'll try it out. So the Shield of Arrav quest was horrible back in the days because you actually had to rely on another player doing the quest at the same time, because you had to get 2 halves of the shield, and the 2 gangs could only join 1, and each gang had 1 half, so you had to trade people. Which, I mean, it's an MMO, it makes sense, but yeah, not always fun. Guess if I can find the Phoenix Gang. Shh, not so loud. You don't want to get me in trouble. So, do you know where they are? I may do. everyone was getting into trouble for ruining their hideout. Of course, if I was, say, 10 gold richer, I may happen to be more inclined to take that sort of risk. Alright. Some gold. To get to the gang hideout, enter Varrock through the south gate. Then, if you take the first turning east somewhere along, there is an alley to the south. The door at the very end is an entrance to the Phoenix gang. They're operating under the name of the VTuber Corporation. Be careful. The Phoenixes ain't the types to be messed about. Well, thank you. I know exactly where that is. Yo. It's down here. And then it's this building. Here I believe. Maybe. Maybe here. There's a trapdoor at least, so... Not a trapdoor, but a ladder. What's through that door? Hey, you can't go in here. Only authorized personnel of the VTM Corporation are allowed beyond this point. So, how do we get a job with the VTM Corporation? Get a copy of the Varrock. If we have any position for it now, it will be advertised in there. Okay, but you know, I know who you are. Really? Well? Who are we then? As the headquarters of the Phoenix Gang, the most powerful crime syndicate the city has ever seen. No, this is a legitimate business run by legitimate businessmen. Supposing we were this Phoenix Gang, however, what would you want with us? I would like to offer you my service. You mean you'd like to join the Phoenix Gang? Well, obviously I can't speak for them, but the Phoenix Gang doesn't allow people to just join like that. You can't be too careful, you understand? Generally someone has to prove their loyalty before they can join. And how would I go about doing that? Obviously, I would have no idea about that. Although having said that, the rival gang of ours, theirs, called the Blackout Gang, is supposedly meeting a contact from Port Sarim today in the Blue Moon Inn. The Blue Moon Inn is just to the south entrance to the city, and supposedly the name of the contact is Johnny the Beard. Obviously, I know nothing about these dealings of the Phoenix Gang, but I bet if somebody were to kill him and bring back his intelligence report, I would be considered loyal enough to join. I get right on it. Are we just gonna murder a random person? I'm confused, there's some lights flickering here. Now, where is this beard person? There. He's not interested in talking. Well then. Whoopsies. Just showed him a magic trick. There's an archaeologists hanging around the statue outside the city with mining equipment. Could you be onto a hidden treasure buried near the statue? There's no channel being dug and a barge being assembled near the Arctic site. The Varrock Museum seems to be paying for it. Could I have information about new treasure? Oh, okay, so this is very old information. Because all these things have indeed already been established. I'm sorry. The chair's squeaky. How's your little mission going? I have the intelligence report. Let's see it then. Yes, yes, this is very good. Very well then, you can join the Phoenix gang. I am Straven, one of the gang leaders. Nice to meet you. Now have access to the inner sanctum of a subterranean hideout, and a weapon supply depot around the front of this building. Do they have anything of interest in here? They have some closed chests. Now they are open. But there's nothing in them. Sad. Oh. Mistake. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, grapes! We found a half of shield. You take it. Love how no one's even questioning it. See, where do they have their weapon supply? Let's presume it. Presumably, I might lose access at some point to it if I double cross them. Weapon master. Hello, fellow Phoenix. What do you seek? I'm after a weapon or two. Good reason to look around. Look at the treasure. Aren't we all? We've not got any up here. Go among someone. Sorry, I just had to sit on differently. We have some crossbows. There's a dagger. There's some gloves. Some boots. I don't care about them. The crossbows are different though. I'm guessing we go back to Reldo. Because we need to find the other half of the shield. I mean, in a meta sense, I know where it is, more or less, but I guess it was so many years ago. But the quest that probably says to go talk to Reldo, because my character doesn't know. So. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, let's try to talk to Straven. Maybe we can ask him just some information about the Shield of Arrav. Not asking for directions to the other half or anything, just you'll probably mention that the other half was taken or something. I heard you got some cool treasures in this place. Oh yeah, we saw some stuff in our time. Those candlesticks down here, for example, were quite a challenge to get out of. Okay. And the Shield of Arrav, I heard you got that. Whoa, that's a blast from the past. We sold that years and years ago. We don't even have the shield all the shield anymore. About 5 years ago we had a massive fight in our gang and Shield got broken in half during that fight. Shortly after the fight, some gang members decided they didn't want to be part of our gang anymore, so they split off to form their own gang. The Black Arm Gang. On their way out, they looted what treasure they could from us, which includes one of the halves of the shield. We've been roused with the Black Arms ever since. Yeah, I knew that would be the case. So this is the thing, like, back in the day, you would need not a player to join the Black Arm Gang. So they could get that part of the shield half, and then you would trade, which for some reason gave you 2 shields, I believe. So anyway, we can find this. Sure, I know everything there is to know about this. I'd have to tell you for 10 gold. The Rublers has a notorious black gang have their headquarters down the alleyway to the west of us. I talked to a lady called Catherine. I told her to sit and don't tell her I sent you. She's pretty dangerous. Okay. That's a private business. Can I help you at all? What about you, the Black Arm Gang? Who told you that? I'd rather not reveal my source. I want to become a member of your gang. How unusual. Normally recruit for a gang by watching local folks and videos in action. People don't normally waltz in here and sing, "Hello, can I play?" But I'm sure you can be trusted. Well, you can give me a try, can't you? I'm not so sure. Thinking about it, I may have a solution actually. Our rival, the Phoenix Gang, has a weapon stash a little east of here. We're fresh out of crossbows, so if you could steal a couple of crossbows for us, that would be very much appreciated. Sounds simple enough. Any particular reason you need 2 of them? I'm not here for flaming a local merchant who is refusing to pay our very reasonable keep your life pleasant insurance rates. We need 2 Phoenix crossbows, one to kill somebody important and the other to hide in a merchant's house, where the local law can find it. When they find it, they'll suspect him of murdering the target with Phoenix Gang and hopefully arrest the whole gang, leading us into the only gang of thieves in the world. Brilliant, eh? Yeah, brilliant. So, who are you planning to murder? I haven't decided yet, but I'll need to be somebody important. So, we're being so nosy. You are with the law, aren't you? No, just curious. You better keep your mouth shut about this plan, or I'll make sure it stays shut for now. Now, are you going to get those crossbows or not? Sure, I'll get those crossbows for you. I have the crossbows. And now, Black Armor, feel free to enter the room. Now, if I was a shield half, where would I be? I would probably be in one of these chests. Maybe. Huh. Or maybe in a cupboard. Aha! Okay, now we should go say hello. Oh, we should fix the shield first. And then we should go say hello to the king and claim our reward. Such a weird thing. Hey, I would say it's rather important. Your Majesty, I've come to claim a reward for the return of the Shield of Arrav. My goodness, my father set a bounty on this many years ago. I never thought I'd be able to see the day when someone came forward to claim it. 1,200 gold was a fortune in my father's day. I hope it serves you well in your adventures. The Muslim of Varrock shall proudly display the Shield of Arrav once again. Hooray! We did! Alright. What's next? Oh. Okay, so I'm usually just going to kind of follow the time, because as I mentioned a little bit earlier, I do kind of want to keep like go through it in the chronological order. But I don't want to run all over to World Eyes, and for instance, Monk's Friend, that's not Adu. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's been more than 15 years and I still don't know. Just like to say Adu with like Adu straight bad. Anyway, I mean it should be a very simple quest, I believe, but it's at the other end of the world, so Valkyrie is fine. Because if you just look at like the teleport, I haven't explored the world on this account, so I want to make that an adventure. Anyway, we can do Rune Memories. That's a long quest. Oh well. We need some free inventory spaces. We can do that. Yeah. Oh, so it's so damn hot in here. I think wants to keep the grape. No, when you need one. Well, actually, I should put these in my bookshelf. Okay. More houses and heavily. Yeah. It's not a fancy house by any means. It's only construction level 6. 5. That's enough. Wait, it's only half a bookshelf. Oh well. Destroy it. Oh well, where was it? It's in... Wizard's Tower. Of course it is. Oh, not Porter Room. Gielinor. I still need to do the necromancy quest as well. On one hand, necromancy, it's a new combat spell, it sounds fun. But on the other hand, it's a Age of Chaos quest line and everything. So it kind of breaks the continuity of things. to do that, but then again, I mean, we would have to go through all of the World Guardian quests before we reach the Age of Chaos. So yeah. For reference, then on my main account I've completed pretty much all the quests up to I'm curious, what's it called? So I haven't done the first Necromancer City of Entry, Legacy of Samarak, or the Elder God Wars, but everything else I've done on my main account. So been around on that account, as you can hear. Spikes somewhere. He's in here, I believe. Also, yes, I took the wizard test, and I was a grey wizard. Which I do not even recall what actually stands for.
I think I'm close to finding out what happened here. I could use your help again if you're interested.
Oh, it's a neat supplies sector. Lovely. So what do you need help with?
I want to cast a spell on the source of the power beam. I think it'll tell me who removed the enchantment and released the vortices into the tower. I don't know exactly what'll happen though, so I'd like you here in case things go wrong.
Okay, tell me more about this spell you're going to cast.
It's a divination spell that reveals basic information about ongoing magical effects. Elrond taught it to me when I first joined the tower. I've barely used it since training, but it occurred to me that it might tell me who removed the enchantment from the power beam. It's not normally used on effects this powerful though, which is why I'd like you here.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. So this quest is so good to do for rune crafting.
Okay, let's see. Abac Destine Cal Mentor. Oh dear. I must have miscast the spell.
Oh
I
dear.
can't seem to move. I think I'm stuck in the power beam.
Okay, it's going Super Saiyan mode. You're alright.
Yes, I'm not hurt. And I don't think I'm in immediate danger. I just can't move.
So, how can I get you out?
I think I'll be released if you can disrupt the source of the power beam. Actually, I've already got an idea about how you could do that. If we were to recreate the ritual that created the power beam, that would disrupt it and release me.
That sounds like a big undertaking. Maybe I should go get help.
I'd rather you didn't. No one's meant to know we're down here, remember?
Right.
If my idea doesn't work, or if we end up in real danger, you could go and tell Wizard Elrond, but there's no call for that yet.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Take these runes.
Prepared runes.
Use the fire rune on a red vortex and the air rune on a grey one. If I'm right, you'll see something happen.
Oh, we'll need to get one.
It worked. I thought so. It's just a matter of picking the right rune type. You're holding soul fragments of two of the wizards who lived in the old tower. My idea is that if you put these in places in the tower where these wizards once were, you should start by using them on the chairs in the library.
Oh. Okay. I don't know which chairs you use them on.
Marked in the colours of the 4 orders. You'll need to use the air rune on the grey chair and the fire rune on the red chair. You'll need to place both runes before you see anything.
Okay. So, above us is the Wizard's Tower, and this is kind of like the old... I hesitate to call it a tower, but the old Wizard's Tower basically. Which was uncovered in a previous quest. So we have a red chair. And the grey chair here.
What Zanmaron got you working on now?
Enemies of the Order must taste the flames of our wrath.
I thought your order perfected attack spells decades ago. Isn't Surge the theoretical maximum?
It's not about power. I'm looking at ways to make the spells bypass defenses.
Can't be done. Ozakan proved you've got to have line of effect.
I know. It's one of Zanmaron's impossible problems. I'm meant to try to solve it, to learn why it can't be solved. That's what I can't work out. I can't see what's wrong with my solution.
Let me see.
May?
You're bypassing line of effect by angling the spell through a secondary plane using runes of law. I mean, it's not a complete solution, but the principle is... Do you know what you've got here?
What do you mean?
I think you might have solved the teleportation problem.
Huh.
That's not funny, May.
I'm serious. We should show this to Azris. She spent years trying to crack the problem. She's written volumes on why it can't be done. If this is an elementary mistake, she'll have seen it before.
And... what...
Then she'll take it to the council, and you, my friend, will have a major school of magic named after you.
Fancy. But yeah, so the Red Mages are the ones who worship samurai. They primarily invented, well, all of the damaging spells, so Firebolt, Surge, and so on and so on, primarily. And the Grey Wizards, they are kind of like the mathematicians of wizardry, basically. The Green, that's the Gothic Swallows. I don't recall what they were getting at, but I mean, they're going for balance, so...
Did it work? Have you managed to trigger a memory?
I did. Someone talking about the teleportation problem.
Amazing. I wish I could have seen it. That could have been the start of the breakthrough that led them to creating the power beam. I think we're on the right track.
So, what's the teleportation problem?
Most of the spells in the standard spellbook date back to the old tower. Combat spells were mostly created by red wizards, enchantment spells by blue wizards, and so forth.
Oh,
The only major exception are the teleport spells. The old wizards knew teleportation was possible, but they didn't learn how to create new spells until the last days of the old tower. Solving the teleportation problem changed everything. It let the wizards create the Lodestone network, and the Rune Essence teleport spell meant the tower didn't have to rely on a delicate land route to get runes. I've prepared runes to hold the other 6 soul fragments. You'll need to use each rune on a vortex of the appropriate color.
okay. But according to the current law, like, the only wizard still remaining in the Wizard's Tower is the blue ones. The ones following Saradomin. Because they consider, well, I mean, there's the whole God Wars and everything with Samarak and Saradomin being Chaos versus Order, and being enemies. So the wizards now in the tower worship Saradomin and consider Samarak as, well, evil and not allowed.
That's all of them. You should be able to use those runes to trigger the rest. The leaders of the 4 orders use the shrine room to hold meetings. That's the room upstairs with the statues. If you use the runes containing the soul fragments of the 4 masters in front of the statues of their orders...
Okay. Wait, yeah, this way. I think. It goes up, so it must be right. Yeah. Okay, so... So this is the Grey Wizard statue. Oh. Wait a moment. Okay, so there's some wind going on here, something with the arrow. Then we have something balanced to nature. Hang on, this is... And then we have a cup from which water. And finally we have fire. No? Okay then. Oh, it's material cache in here. Didn't know that. Now then. Chaos. Yeah, it must be the flame one. Oh. That's because I used the cosmic rune then, and not the air rune. Or maybe not. Holding stones. Stones is that? Yeah? I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong rune type altogether. Okay, let's ask the Guardian. It might know things. Welcome to revisit. Never mind. Let's see. Oh. I see. Chaos and cosmic. What does it say? Law, nature, chaos, and cosmic. Okay. I mean, those are the high quality ones, so that makes sense, I guess. There we go.
Zanmaron, may knowledge guide you. Do you know what this is about?
Strength through chaos, honored friend. I have no idea. I suppose you were in the middle of something.
My history of Gielinor. I have almost reached the dawn of the Second Age.
Ah, when my Lord Zamorak enters the scene. When may the rest of us read this masterwork?
When it's ready, my impatient friend. You know that.
Strength through wisdom, gentlemen. Do either of you know what this is about?
We have no idea. I suspect Azris is keeping us waiting in order to inject some drama into her announcement.
has an announcement.
That's what I'm guessing. Ah, here she comes.
Balance is power, my fellow wizards. I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you here.
Honestly, my dear, it hadn't occurred to us to ask.
Rude.
Since Guthix guided my order's founder to the Rune Essence Cave, the tower has struggled with the problem of transportation. For every rune we make, we must bring essence here from the mine, through icy wilderness and across pirate-infested seas. Wizards of all our orders have lost their lives bringing the runes the tower needs. We have long known that teleportation is possible, but have failed to invent a new spell that could connect the tower to the rune essence. My fellow wizards, this document contains the theoretical framework that will allow us to create new teleport spells.
Azris, this is amazing. If this is true,
Temlin, would it work?
Yes, I believe it would. It solves both the distance and line of effect problems by routing the movement through a second plane. Of course, we'll need to find an appropriate plane to use.
All I have is the seed. I will need each of your help in developing it into a ritual. No one of our orders can do this alone.
even so, what you've shown us here is a major breakthrough that deserves recognition. Whose work is this?
It is my own. After a lifetime of searching, Guthix saw fit to grant me the necessary inspiration.
Taking the credits.
You are too modest, Azris. The gods may inspire us, but the work is our own.
Indeed, and there is more work to be done. We should all study this properly and then reconvene. I will be in my study with my apprentice. Strength through chaos, my fellow wizards.
I think this is gonna be some drama from these Samurai followers being like, oh, my apprentice. The green wizard said that she found out how to do teleportation. And the Samurai prince was like, but that was my note. And then drama happened, I'm guessing. I mean, I've done this before, but to not
Did
remember.
you succeed in triggering another memory in the shrine room?
Yes, the Green Master stole the Red Prince's idea.
What? That can't be right. Surely the wizards of the old tower were above such pettiness.
Oh, clearly not.
I suppose I must have done. I was barely more than a child when I joined the tower, and Wizard Eleron told me about its history. I used to daydream about the old tower. Wizards of all faiths. After the meeting in the shrine room, the masters would have gone to their studies to talk to their apprentices. Can you try to trigger another memory there?
Yeah, sure. So which one is the Sabarakian one? Oh, this one's completely destroyed. Can't enter that. That's blocked. Oh, wait, no, mind. But there's a samurai thing here. Okay, let's see. The pupil would sit here, or the apprentice, and the leader would sit here.
Strength through chaos, Master. You wanted to see me. Caravan, whose apprentice are you? And to which order do you belong? Master, I am your apprentice, and I belong to the Order of the Red Wizards of Zamorak. Then why did you take your idea to Azris of the Green Order, rather than coming to me? I thought, May and I thought, that since Azris was the expert on teleportation research...
May and you. So both the Green and the Grey Orders saw your idea before I did?
I'm sorry, Master. But it came to nothing anyway. Azra said the idea was a blind alley.
Earlier today, Azris presented your idea to the Council as her own work.
What?
When I looked into it after the meeting, I saw your handiwork in there, and traces of the problem that I sent you. You have a brilliant and chaotic mind, Calavan the Red. Azris has worked on the same problem for so long that her mind has turned to stone, and her apprentice hasn't had an original thought in his life.
Down figure is kind of not just kind of a ruse sucks.
They stole my idea.
Yeah, sucks.
No, Calavan. They took your idea. They took it when you handed it to them.
Oi.
How many times have I told you that we do not trust the other orders? This tower became great precisely because the four orders are in conflict with one another. We of all the orders should remember that.
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do about Azris taking your idea? Nothing. You missed your chance to have your name attached to this. I will put hands over your head for the rest of your career, spurring you on to greatness. Perhaps then, Zamorak will make something of you.
What Poe?
What I'm going to do is complete your work. Your solution requires a second plane of existence for the travel to pass through. I mean to find such a plane. If I can do that, then the Red Wizards will take some credit for the ritual, even if, thanks to you, it is not the full credit we deserve. Go, now. Think about how you can redeem yourself in Zamorak's eye.
Yes, Master.
What princess?
Azakorax, keeper of the key to the abyss, hear me. By the staff of Armadillo, on which Zamorak impaled the Empty Lord, I charge you to appear.
Does this guy have the staff of Armadillo? Is there anything in here? Nope. Well, back to Ariane then.
Have you managed to trigger a memory in one of the studies?
I did indeed. You read some of the demon.
A demon? I knew that some of the Red Wizards were demonologists, but I had no idea there was a demon involved in the spell that created the power beam.
You said the keeper of the keys to the abyss.
Of course. That makes a lot of sense. Teleport spells need to move the traveler through a second plane of existence in order to bypass obstacles. The teleport spells in the standard spellbook use a plane called the Abyss. It's dangerous and chaotic, but that's not normally a problem because you're only there for a split second. The old wizard's ritual created a link to the Abyss which teleport spells could then use. That's what the power beam is. All our teleport spells use the power beam as an anchor. Something modern-day wizards have never understood, though, is how the connection to the Abyss was made in the first place. That must be what the Red Master wanted from the demon. The key to the Abyss would have been the last thing they needed to create the power beam. People are never going to drop that, are they? Yes, I talked to the cage demon in the wizard's tower. Elrond taught me that you can't trust demons, but that doesn't mean you can't ever learn from them. You just need to be careful.
A very fair point.
The Blue Order of the Old Tower forbade any contact with demons, though. I don't imagine the Blue Master would have been pleased if she found out the Red Master had summoned a demon.
So, what do we do now?
After he completed the ritual, the Red Master would have needed to distribute it to the other orders. I would guess that he did that by meeting the 4 apprentices in the library. See if you can trigger another memory in the library. I think you'll need all 4 apprentices and the Red Master.
Okay. Well, I could ask where to put 2 runes, but I'm sure I'll figure that out. Is there an upper area? Yep, it's broken. Okay, so I'm guessing that. Differences. The differences for blue. And the apprentice for green. They probably need the red apprentice as well. No? Let's put this on the table. We did. Okay.
All I'm saying is there have to be limits. There are things mortals can do, but some things should be left to the gods.
And who decides what gets left to the gods, Perry? Your order?
We all have to examine our consciences.
With this power, we could end hunger, end disease, end war, unite the world. My conscience would be fine with that.
And who governs this new world, May? Your order?
Master?
Strength through chaos, fellow wizards. It's good to hear a healthy argument coming from the library.
We were talking about what we could do once we have the Rune Essence teleport spell.
And what we should and shouldn't do.
Then you'll be pleased to know that you will soon be able to act out your moral dilemmas for real.
That's one way to put it.
You've completed the spell, Master.
Indeed, I have completed the ritual that Azris the Green presented to the Council. I have made a copy for each of you to take to your master. The ritual requires 8 participants who must stand in a specific pattern. Please stress to your masters that the ritual must be performed exactly as described. Any deviation could be extremely dangerous. We can commence as soon as we're ready. I'll see you in the spellcasting chamber.
Any deviation could be extremely dangerous. Well, sounds good. What could possibly go wrong?
So, what did you see?
This is where to start the
When we were
ritual.
there, the ritual would have taken place in this room. All we need to know is where each of the 8 wizards stood.
Okay.
I wish I was surprised. I had always hoped... I know this is irrational, but I had always hoped it would turn out to be a purely magical accident that destroyed the old wizard's tower. It's looking more and more like it was destroyed by infighting between the different orders. We won't know for sure until we recreate the ritual, though.
That sounds very likely.
Okay, moving something with magic is simple. Like when I helped you move the statue of Arazeena. It took a lot of runes and effort because of the statue's mass, but it was a simple principle. It's the same when you cast an Earth Strike spell, or whatever. You're making the rock move from you to your enemy. You can't make it move through a solid wall, though. For a teleport spell,
Not with that attitude.
it has to be able to bypass obstacles. And that's what the wizards of the old tower had so much trouble working out how to do. That was the teleportation problem. Caliban's breakthrough, the one you saw him make in the first memory, provided a means to travel around an obstacle by briefly entering a different plane of existence. A different universe, if you like. On its own it was useless, because the wizards didn't have access to a second plane that they could travel through. That's what Zanmaron was looking for when he talked to the deep. The ritual would have opened a permanent connection between this plane and the one Zanmaron found. Teleport spells could then use that connection to travel anywhere in the world, including to the rune essence.
I actually really like that whole theory that I feel like I see this kind of thing in a lot of fantasy and magic settings where like teleportation basically works by using another plane of existence as a intermediate spot. I like that idea. So what now?
What we need to know now is how the wizards were arranged in the ritual. If we could find fragments of the document the wizards wrote the ritual on, we could piece together what we need. You should search the ruins. See if you can find any parts of the ritual document. The pieces are likely to be in the studies in the library.
My books fell over. Okay. Wait, where did I find those things? Hang on. Any brings me from the tower. Okay, I should search for. Yeah. Now, where would I find them? Potentially in the studies. I can search things here, so nothing. Nothing. A fragment of an ancient document. Hooray. Okay, we need 5. Oh, is there no place of search in here? Oh, there is. Nothing. Preserved book and some old documents. I have an old diary. Can't get to that chest. Sad. Okay. Was it? I'm guessing the last 2. Yeah, the last 2 would happen to be in the library. I guess. I don't know. Should also beat this. It's somehow well preserved. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. I think we found a piece. Nothing of interest. There we go. Can we? We cannot. Okay, let's read the diary. As my task nears completion, the burden of secrecy that I bore so easily for years now weighs heavily upon me. Soon, the tower will be destroyed. Until then, if I must live around these sickening wizards, this diary must become the outlet. Hi, Fix! Yeah, it's been a while. How are you doing? Welcome in. I thought that my master would approve of my actions if I could tell him about them. Everything I do according to the values that he taught me. My only regret is that I cannot reveal my motives to wizards who will play the key role in my plan. When I first met her, I had hoped that my influence could convert into the samurai, but I see now that the heart will only allow me agree with. No matter her naive curiosity that makes her so clearly a grey wizard will ensure that she plays her part in my plan. Are you good? That's lovely to hear. I'm worried about me. Oh, I've been busy. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm back amongst the living now, so... soon, very soon, I will complete the task that has been passed down from the Red Masters to the Red Apprentice since the founding of the Sacred Order and the Staff of Fire. Enemies of the Order must taste the flame of our wrath. So what have you been up to, Fex? It has been a while. Oh, we should probably read the, participants of the ritual are to be 8. 1 master and 1 apprentice from each of the 4 orders. No 2 masters may stand next to one another. Neither may 2 apprentices. Okay, so it has to be apprentice master. This work? I see, I see. 2 apprentices, neither. Also may any 2 wizards from the same order stand next to one another, lest they be concentrated on one order's hand. The primary opposition among the guards between Saturn and Samarak. Therefore, these guards' orders must stand opposite one another. Okay. The secondary. The green prison stands to the left hand of the grey master. Oh my god, this is so much. Okay, so what's the 5th one say? Okay, so the red. We're trying to summon we're doing a ritual thingy. Okay, so the Red Master must stand at the southernmost part of the circle. Okay, so that's the Chaos Room. This is the southernmost. Okay. So since we have to also between princes and such, Sarah Doman must be on the opposite side of the Master of that order. Okay. So let me just rearrange my backpack a bit. So this one is done. So the Green Apprentice stands at the left hand of the Grey Master and at the right hand of the Blue Master. So we have the Blue Master here, so the right hand of that would be the Green Apprentice. Oh, that's not how I do things. Which is done by the the Grey Wizard Master, I believe, right? Was that right? Yeah, Green Friend stands the left hand of the Grey Master and the right hand of the Blue Master. Okay, good. Now, primary position among the cards between Sodom and Samarak, wait for the masters of these cards, almost them down now. Okay, this is done. The participants of the rituals are... No 2 masters must stand next to one another, neither may 2 apprentices. Okay. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Okay, so we need this one still. Voices of the same order must not stand beside each other. Okay, so we need to place the master down here. Now we cannot have the red beside the red. Oh, hang on, this is wrong. And we cannot have the grey beside the grey here. Okay, I think I did it.
You should search the ruins. See if you can find... That's it! Using
Oh, maybe I should
information in
look
these
and wait up
fragments,
before
you
doing
should be
things.
able to work out where you'll need to read the fragments and work out how the wizards were arranged, then put the runes on the floor of the...
I found a diary.
You need to read the fragment.
No, I missed out on a dialogue option. No. Oh well.
You need to read the fragment.
Oh. This is an air room. Oh wait, if that's... Yes, I thought I was looking south.
It worked, thank you.
There we go. Soft.
The memory's starting. I want to see this.
Is the downfall of the Wizard's Tower?
Where's Zanmaron? It's not like him to be late.
Maybe he's...
What?
Never mind.
Strength through chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Are we prepared?
No, but okay.
We are prepared.
Please remember, once the ritual begins, we must all keep our places in the circle. If anyone leaves, there could be disastrous consequences. Senventior destine reneset.
Uh-huh.
Avak, Salakar, Nimporto.
What's that?
I think that's not part of the incantation.
Saparanti, Marudo.
No, I can see something behind Wizard Zanmaron. It's a demon.
Please, ritual must be performed exactly as written. Senventior destine morenko.
May, can't you see it?
Silly blue wizard sabotaging the demon ritual.
Safe, Perian. I studied the ritual. It uses demonic power, but it's safe.
You knew? Demonic power is never safe. We have to stop.
I'm sure the demonic influence is minor. The core of the ritual is still Wizard Azris's green magic.
Green magic?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. I was there when Caliban made his breakthrough. This is his work.
Azris, is this true?
It should have been mine. I've worked all my life for this one. And then some kid has...
They clearly have some issues with each other.
It doesn't matter whose idea it was. We must complete the ritual.
I love the fact that the ones following the gods of chaos are the rational ones here.
No, Zanmaron, it does matter. If I had known this entire ritual was based on red magic, I would never have agreed to take part.
It's worth it. With this power, we could build a perfect world, end disease and war.
And you think that justifies this?
Yes.
I cannot take part in this ritual. Come, Perian.
No! If you leave the circle, we can't contain it!
The Red Master was hit by the full force of the power beam. No wonder that started a fire that... Wait, it's happening again. Get down!
Maybe accidentally start summoning a demon.
Ah!
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. Wakey wakey! Oh, and a magical coma. I should probably get help from some of the wizards. But yeah, it's been so long since I last streamed. It's nice to see you stop by. I've been meaning to catch your streams as well, but I just haven't been able to catch them, unfortunately. Oh shit, which what is that we could ask for help? Valerian, I think. I think it's further up. Is it? No, no. It's in here. Or maybe not. Yeah, it was at Eleron. Who I don't know where it is. That was so dumb. No, no, no. Where on earth is this wizard? Right down here, perhaps? Ah, there it is.
Hello again, adventurer. What? You are right to come to me. I have experience dealing with that sort of magical coma, so I should be able to bring her. Oh, did I slip up? Did I let on that I know more than I should? Almost as if I planned this whole sequence of events, and my plan is so close to completion that I'm becoming careless about what I say.
What is he scheming about?
She was my apprentice, and she has done exactly what I taught her.
Huh?
She's a born grey wizard, clever but naive. I just had to give her an interesting hook, and she'd go wherever her curiosity led her. Oh, my diary. I was wondering. For revenge.
So this is apparently
slow burning, passed down through generations.
the princess, the Red Princess.
Cold revenge. 2 of the ritual participants survived the destruction of the first tower. Perien the Blue and Celavan the Red. Perien founded the second tower and blamed the first tower's destruction on red wizards. Celavan went into hiding and took an apprentice, who in turn took an apprentice, beginning a secret order of elite red wizards. I am the secret heir to the sacred tradition of the Staff of Fire, and today I bring the vengeance of Zamorak against the Wizard's Tower.
Well, this is not ideal. Why is my option only like prepared to die? Not to fight?
It's too
No.
late for that, adventurer. I have no quarrel with you. Leave now.
Oh, she woke up. Gotta love the blocky graphics of RuneScape.
Behold the vengeance of the betrayed souls of the great old tower! Behold the bloody foundation of the new tower, rising to destroy it!
Master, what's going on?
My dear apprentice, you are fulfilling the purpose for which I trained you. Your wide-eyed search for truth has led you exactly where I wanted. Don't worry, you won't have to contain that power for long. The soul fragments will tear you apart, and the explosion will level the tower.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone that got this far in RuneScape. To be honest, this account is not that far, as you can see, like, I still have a lot of quests unfinished. But on my main account, I have finished a lot. Like, at the very least 80% of quests and so on. I have most skills close to 99. Yes, one still has a lot of work to do. So.
Adventurer! You have...
Leave her alone!
I'm an adventurer in the field if I want.
So, you've learned to channel that energy.
Stop talking. I'm trying to concentrate.
It's the Rune Memories quest.
Adventurer, I think
If I understand this correctly, I am one of several personality fragments possessing an unwilling host body. I assume this is an effect of Zanmaron's ritual being performed improperly.
Temrin the Grey. So you've retained some degree of consciousness?
Since this situation is unstable, adventurer, I recommend you draw each personality fragment out of the host body before it is overwhelmed. In my case, I
Okay.
think Rune should make a suitable receptacle. You will need to time your actions so that the rune being used matches the color in the cycle.
Okay.
See, I cannot observe this phenomenon from an external vantage point. However,
So I have to use... Oh. So I have to do like this, but... Wait for the right colors and everything. I guess I have to do it based on the one that spoke to me.
Thank you. But there are 7 more. It's all I can do to keep them contained. I'll let them speak without you.
Okay, so that's the Blue Apprentice. Oh, that was the one that did the organ.
Mage, Perian, you built this
Do you follow football at all? No, not really. Although I do believe it's getting close to the finals. Do you? I mean, all I know is that it's being held in Germany.
I think I get this. You need to wait for the right mode, then use an earth rune.
Shut up, Slam! No one even
Wait, who was talking? It was... yeah.
You need to wait for the right
Hiding with his sneak through. Oh, interesting. Maybe I might watch if they end up in the finals. I watched Denmark play when I was visiting my family. I think they lost. Or maybe it was a draw, I don't recall. I was playing RuneScape while they just had the TV on, so... Your team is out? Oh, rip.
Shut up, Slam!
Oh, okay.
I think I get this.
Oh, it didn't go through.
No one even remembers you.
Why is it not? Thank you.
My teleportation anklet. It worked. Faye, can you see it? It worked.
Master!
What?
The Blue Wizards killed your master and drove you underground. But you founded a secret order to seek vengeance. This is that vengeance. Hold on to that body. Any moment now, destroy the tower. Enemies of the order must taste the flames of our...
I don't care what some other mean is, and I don't want to destroy any tower. Adventure. Say you can get me out of here. Do it.
Do it. I'm gonna do it. What do you mean? There you go. Oh, is it maybe like different symbols for different, like with its apprentice or... No, I don't know.
We're hurting someone. I can sense it. If you have a way to get me out of here, please use it.
It's too late for that, watering wizard. You disobeyed my master and stepped out of the circle. You destroyed the old tower, and I'll use you to destroy the new one.
Who are you?
I am Eleron the Red, heir to the sacred tradition of the Staff of Fire. I am the vengeance of Zanmaron and Calavan, whom you betrayed!
Zamaron and Calavan were my friends, and you are nothing like them, you hateful little man.
You hateful little man.
Before I do any more harm.
Okay, so now we need to use this one. When it turns blue.
This power beam, so Calavan's ideal world. I still think it means
Never!
Eventually.
Grants us the creativity to have truly original ideas.
Really? And what original ideas have you had, self-proclaimed Red Wizard? As far as I can tell, you're more interested in destroying other people. Adventurer, get me out.
She has a point. Okay. Now we need green. Yay. Oi, is it up?
Idiots! They deviated from the ritual, and now look what's happened.
Lord Zanmaron!
Such a fanatic.
And why should I care?
I am heir to the sacred tradition of the Staff of Fire. The Blue Wizards betrayed you, but we have worked in secret for 100 years to bring them down.
Worked in secret for 100 years. Self-important tradition of the magic stick.
But, Master, I'm doing this for you!
I've had enough of this. You, adventurer, get me out of here. I command it.
It's rude, but okay.
Look at the tower they built. It might not have as broad a foundation as the other one, but it's reached just as high. Such a pity someone would try to destroy it. Pouring out adventure.
Oh, we did it!
We're free, but I think I can see a more fitting host for us than these runes, don't you?
No!
Yes!
So, here we are, false Red Wizard. Your apprentice contained us from the height of this tower. Let's see how long you
Overwhelm me then! Let me explode with the fury of Zamalak! With my death, the tower will fall!
He's saying that nicely, I guess.
Oh, I don't think so. Let's see where this delineation takes.
No! Don't make me teleport!
This is one time I'll let you use demonic knowledge, Zanmaron. To the abyss!
No!
To the abyss, my fellow wizards.
To the abyss! Bye!
He's gone. I can't believe he was using me like that. He mentored me for 10 years. How could I not have seen it?
Oof. That stinks.
I'm shaken, but I'll recover. If you hadn't been here, though, I couldn't have contained that energy for much longer.
So, what now?
I think that's it. We found out who released the vortices, and we stopped him. That's what we set out to do.
Indeed. I'm very happy.
I've just had the soul fragments of 8 powerful wizards inhabiting me. I nearly exploded, and then I found out the man I most trusted had been lying to me for the last 10 years. please forgive me if I'm not at my most cheerful.
That's fair.
Yes, that was interesting. Thanks for helping with that. And we saw the ritual used to create the power beam. I need to write that down before I forget it. It could open up new lines of alternative teleportation research. Adventurer, I want to go away and think about this. But thanks for your help. I hope we can work together again in future.
Certainly. We did it! Quest completed! Okay. So let's get these back, right? Yeah. Okay. To the bottom floor! Oh, I have to destroy all of these things now. Destroy. And destroy. There you go. Okay. So... let's see, what do we need for this quest? Talk to Sun and drain a village. Okay. What do we need for it? We need food and combat gear. Okay, we can get that. Oh, is this a short quest? It's medium to long. Let's get some food. 14 lobsters should be fine. Alright. But, chat, I am sorry to leave you already. It's been almost 2 hours of streaming and it is actually 2 AM. Actually a bit past 2 AM here, so it is bedtime. But I am back. So hopefully... I mean, I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow. Not sure when I'll be doing it in the afternoon or in the evening. Whenever I feel like it, I guess. But for now, it is sleepy time. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't, you can follow me on Twitter to know when I go live next. Like so. I'm still working on getting a schedule. I'm still just at the moment just getting back into, well, everything really. Yeah, I do hope to stream tomorrow. So if you follow me on Twitter, make sure to follow my channel here, so you know when I go live next. But in any case, it was a pleasure to stream again, and thanks so much for stopping by. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is, and bye bye!